Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with another video. I hope you guys enjoyed your week. I have been enjoying my week so far, and it's not even over. Today is Thursday. It's 3:45 in the afternoon. I'm so glad we are recording early. And it's 96 degrees outside, but it's nice and cool up in here. Because y'all know I be sweating and shit, but I'm not sweating right now. This is also, we are recording this video, and we're also talking to you guys on YouTube. This is an actual live recording on YouTube, so some of you guys are watching live, and some of you guys are not. But we're not going to be up here the whole video live, but I did want to give y'all a little preview of something so y'all can see what we're talking about. So if you're watching the Scorpion Show for the first time, I hope that you click that subscribe button. If you have not clicked it, I don't know what you're waiting on. Click the subscribe button. Also share this video to Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or wherever you choose to share our videos. So let's start with the hot topic of today. Now, yesterday it would have been Usher, but today the main topic is Orenthal James Simpson, better known as O.J. Simpson. Today, O.J.
What is it called?
Orenthal James Simpson.
Orenthal.
Orenthal.
It's pronounced Orenthal.
Oriental, bitch. Listen, orange juice. Y'all see he trying to correct me?
You said Orenthal.
Orenthal. Yeah, that do sound better.
It is.
Okay.
That's how you pronounce his name.
Okay, I'm trying to get my news reporter thing on. Orenthal. Did I say it right?
Yes.
Orenthal James Simpson, better known as O.J. Simpson, today went in front of a parole board. Now, he's trying to get parole. He was trying to get parole for a robbery that was done in Vegas back in 2008, and he was robbing the people of his memorabilia. And today he had a chance to explain everything that happened. He talked about the whole thing in detail. And something I'm going to tell y'all is...
She said he's still not saying it right. He sure wasn't.
Bitch, listen. O.J. Simpson.
Yes, just say that. No, you said it right.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But I think that's right.
O.J. Simpson.
Orenthal.
Orenthal.
That sounds like a mouthwash.
I like Orenthal. It do.
Orenthal. Arents. I hear Arents. Orenthal.
So, he sat in front of the parole board. He gave his story on what happened. He really didn't seem remorseful about what happened because he's like, they was trying to sell my stuff. This stuff was mine. And the state of California determined that it was his, and he got his property back. But he was like, I'm in jail for 9 years for this. Mm-hmm. This is what I'm in jail for. But no, you're not in jail for the robbery. No. You're in jail for the murders of Ronald Goldman and Nicole Brown Simpson, your ex-wife. That's what you are in jail for. But they're using the robbery as a reason to put you behind bars. Mm-hmm. Now, O.J. was supposed to be in jail from 9 years to 33 years. He's coming up on the 9 years, which he will be eligible for parole. And today they negotiated. The judges decided that they will grant O.J. Simpson his parole so he could be leaving jail as early as October the 1st. Now, I know some people feel like he should stay in jail, and people like myself, for the crime that he committed, I feel that O.J. should have been let go a long time ago. But something that he did do, and something that'll make him and other people think, is you can't be going around robbing people with guns and holding people at gunpoint. You can't be doing stuff like that. And O.J., you know they've been wanting to get your ass for a long time. So the best thing for you to, what it should have done is to stay out of trouble. Mind your own business, okay? And also, just stop with the dumb shit like we were just talking about earlier with TV shows and books like, if I did it, this is how I would have done it. Right. You don't do shit like that, O.J. Because then you really make people think that you did. But let me tell you something. I think that 90% of people really do think that you did it and you got off, and there was no way to prove it, and you had a good lawyer. Rest in peace. What's his name? Cochran, Johnny Cochran,
and Robert Kardashian.
Yeah, and the whole team. Mainly Johnny Cochran. Because if it didn't fit, then you must have quit. I remember that, and that was 20-something years ago. And they used to actually show it on TV back in the day. But How you feel about OJ getting off? No,
I don't
getting
feel any
off.
way about it. I don't feel any way about it. He served his time for the murders of Ron and Nicole. It should have been longer than just 9 years. Because I'm not even thinking about the whole he was in jail for stealing his property I'm not thinking about that. He was in jail for damn near 10 years because he killed that man and that woman, and they couldn't get him the first time, so they got him the second time. But I think it should have been longer. But he served his time.
That is way too long.
You know, well, it should have been longer.
And I think that's why she sentenced him that long. Because robberies and stuff like that, you don't know nobody in jail. Well, sometimes
no, you do.
Times,
gunpoint
for people that's repeated offenses.
No, but even if you have caught with a gun nowadays, you're getting like 5 or 10 years.
Yeah.
So
because you illegally have a gun.
Yeah.
But I think those people might have been registered to carry.
Well, we don't know.
They still shouldn't have been.
They still
shouldn't have been doing that.
No, they still shouldn't have been.
So OJ will be granted his parole, and he will be leaving jail as early as October the 1st. The best thing I could tell him to do is to mind your business, stay with your children, and just enjoy them, because you're 70 years old and you don't know how long you're going to be here. So just stay out of trouble and don't do anything that will violate your parole. They try to bring up the drinking thing that he has, and his daughter went up there. I don't think she was trying to be sympathetic, but I was looking for the tears and I didn't see the tears.
Who, his daughter?
Yeah, her name is Arnell Simpson. Now I said that right? Arnell Simpson. So yeah, so they're gonna be letting him out. So OJ will be let go, and a lot of people probably feel like he should stay in, but no. Speaking of other jailbirds, Miss 85-year-old Doris Payne. A couple years ago, we told you guys about Doris Payne. She had, I'm not sure if it's still on Netflix, but she had a documentary called The Life and Crimes of Doris Payne. And this talked about her being a jewel thief from her early age in her 20s to where she is now. And the reason why she can't get away with a lot of crimes like she did back in her early 20s and 30s and 40s and 50s is because camera technology has been able to catch up with her, and there's no way that she can lie and deny that she didn't do something when clearly they caught her on camera doing things. Now, from watching the documentary and from seeing her personality, she loves the camera, she loved the spotlight, and she knew exactly what she was doing, because she would light up when she was talking about her experiences of stealing and just the thrill and the rush of it and getting away with it. She even stole on camera for us at this little thing. She stole something.
At like a flea market?
Yeah, at a flea market. She stole something from the motherfucking flea market. And she was never remorseful for the things that she has done. The way she looked at it, she got away with it. Now, she got locked up. They sent her to prison for some time. And, she got out. And then we didn't hear nothing. And then, I would say, over these last couple of years, we heard about Doris Payne about 3 or 4 different times being arrested. She was told she couldn't go into certain what's it called? Malls. And she was also told that she can't be going into different department stores. And she would still end up being inside of a department store. And she would steal from the people. I don't know how she can move her hands like that.
Well, when you're professional, you can move your hands.
She's still, she's just trained.
Like if you're a trained professional when it comes to putting.
So I knew you was gonna go there. That's why I let you do it.
You're a trained professional, right?
And a lot of things.
At that?
I don't know about that. But I'm not gonna talk like that. I am not talking like that. It's too hot. It's 96 degrees. I never had no complaints. It's 96 degrees.
Well, but you'll answer that. You're quick to answer that.
I mean, if you got any complaints, then you need to fix that fast and do it right. How y'all doing? So this is my thing. I'm tired of hearing about Doris Payne stealing. Doris Payne is sane enough to know what she's doing. She's going there and she's committed these crimes. This time she was committed from stealing. She was arrested for stealing from Walmart. she was stealing groceries and putting them in her bag. Talking about, oh, she forgot to tell such and such about this and that. You ain't forget a motherfucking thing. You thought you was going to get out of there stealing, and you got caught on camera stealing $85 worth of groceries. How was she able to put $85 worth of groceries in her bag?
The same way people are able to put 10 inches worth of dick in their mouth.
Now, if she's hungry, there's plenty of places where you can eat, and they'll feed you. Meals on Wheels will feed you.
Did you ask?
I heard you. And I act like I didn't hear you. Now, I don't know nobody that can stuff 10 dicks in their mouth.
I didn't say 10 dicks. I said 10 inches.
10 inches. A lot of people can. I seen somebody posting a video with a girl just slamming the back of her mouth.
Have you ever done that?
I'm not talking about that. What about you, church boy?
You know I don't get down like that. You know I don't get down.
Not on camera.
Not at all.
He's not going to tell you on camera.
Not at all.
He's classically trained on, he's well bred on 10 inches. How to swallow.
How to talk on camera.
Your mom might watch this one day. So listen.
Listen, I haven't been a child in a very long time. So if my mother watches this, what can she say?
Oh, what am I drinking? I'm drinking coffee, baby. Ain't nothing illegal going on. You see that? It's coffee. It's brown.
And it looks like it's cold.
It is cold. I love cold coffee.
Yeah.
My mom turned me on to that. Cold coffee. So, so I just feel like it's time for Doris Payne to be locked up or on permanent house arrest, where she cannot leave out. Now, I heard she
can be locked up, but OJ can come out of jail.
No, she needs to be locked up. OJ did his time.
Oh yeah, you're right.
For the robbery.
He did.
For the robbery. For the robbery. Now, OJ had the whole parole board and all that because they wanted to try him for the murder, and then you had people that was affiliated with Ronald Goldman on MSNBC all upset. He is on trial for robbery, not for the death of Ronald Goldman and Nicole Brown Simpson. I want people to understand that. Yes, we all may feel that he killed them, but he was acquitted. And when you are acquitted of a crime, there is a such thing as called double jeopardy, where you cannot be charged twice for the same crime. So he got away with it. So he could do all that. If I did it, this is what I would do, or whatever. But when you sentencing someone, now you got to be fair when you the judge, but of course, we all know that they wasn't fair. Doris Payne needs to be locked away, or she needs permanent house arrest, or 24/7 supervision.
She needs to be in somebody's senior citizen zone.
24/7.
86 years old.
Yeah, she don't need to be out and stealing.
She don't. She don't need to be out. She needs a monitor on her.
But shit, if they locking up Bill Cosby at 80, if they can prove he did it, then her ass can be locked up too.
You right. At 86.
Yeah.
And she needs to find the nearest Shady Pines. Somebody needs to check her in and don't let her ever come back out.
No.
And the staff don't need to wear jewelry on that floor. And she don't need a roommate because she'll be stealing all her roommate stuff.
Yes.
She needs her own room.
Yes. And she needs to be under supervision.
Supervision.
24/7 care. What I say? 24/7 supervision watch. That's exactly what she needs, because you can't be going around stealing. Well, what was that? What was that stuff coming out of there?
Don't you put Don't you
What was that white stuff?
That was a screen.
Oh. It was something white shooting out of something brown.
Lies. Now you're lying.
Okay. Moving on to a more serious topic.
I'm trying to turn it red.
They rinsing it off.
No, they're not.
You hear that noise? That's them rinsing it.
It's not nothing bad. Stop! It's gonna make me send the wrong emoji.
So, excuse me, y'all. Let me drink some water.
Swallow.
Something they never hear me say, because I don't play those games.
Hey, listen.
Well, I don't play those games. You see this finger? It has no ring on it.
And
so
you're
I
not
don't
gonna
play
have
those
the ring
games.
the way you swallow.
No, bitch, you trying it. Now don't get wet.
That's what they tell you. Don't get wet. So
Baby, that's the goal. You better get wet.
Make sure you swallow it all.
I'm not dealing with him. This is the deacon. It's 54th and Vine, and I can't believe he's on here talking to me.
This ain't 54th and Vine. Sorry. This is 22nd and Burks.
Oh, Lord. Oh, speaking of 22nd and Burks, I have to let this be known that in 2017,
there will not
be a Scorpion Show barbecue.
No.
Okay? Now, people have been writing me on Facebook, inboxing me on Twitter, inboxing me on Instagram, and I had to make a post and I had to block the comments because I didn't want nobody to be talking shit. There will be no Scorpion Show barbecue for the year of 2017. I'm not talking about anything else. I'm talking about the Scorpion Show barbecue. There will be no Scorpion Show barbecue for 2017. And I want to make this clear one more time. There will be no Scorpion Show barbecue for 2017. What I do want to do is I want to go to New York. And I'm looking at the second weekend of August to go to New York and do like a meetup where we meet up, we go eat and stuff like that, because that's what I want to do. And I also want to do something like that in DC. Those are the two plans that I want to do. But there is no Scorpion Show barbecue going on. But I'll talk to Mikkel and we'll get the details of that and see what his schedule looks like. And if we can do it, we'll do it together. If not, that's something that I still want to do. So, again, sorry to disappoint you guys. But again, there will be no Scorpion Show barbecue for the year 2017. So going to the more serious topic, since we are talking about sex, Usher Raymond IV brings a whole new meaning to the term "let it burn." Baby, back in 2012, Usher, and he has court documents, so we still gonna say allegedly because we don't got $1 million to give Usher. Allegedly, Usher got one of his ex-wife's bridesmaids. He infected her with genital herpes. And over that course, Usher has paid more than $1.1 million to her. Now, he paid $2,700 for her treatments when she noticed that something was going on. And in a settlement, he gave her $1.1 million. Now, she said that she still had sex with him, even though even though she seen a green discharge coming out of Usher's penis. Now let me tell you this. I don't give a fuck who you are, what car you drive, how much money you make, if I'll still be around. If I see anything oozing out of anywhere, if I see bumps and sores and grapes, if I see something that don't look right, baby, guess who won't be going there and who will be putting their clothes on and be getting the fuck out of there? Me! You gonna let us just stick that in you with something green discharging out his penis? You really went there? Because he was Usher and he told you, don't worry about it, it's okay. Yeah, a lot of girls got pregnant off of that and got diseases they don't want. Just let me put the tip in. Let me put the tip in, bitch. You got a baby by the tip. You might got some other stuff going on.
Can I just say something?
Ooh.
I didn't comment on this on social media because I really am I feel like this is personal, and I feel bad that his personal business was put out there. I feel bad. That's why I didn't comment. I just I feel so bad that was put out there. This young lady, first of all, karma is real. You were a bridesmaid at Usher's wedding to his ex-wife. You were good friends with his ex-wife, and then you cheat on him. Then you mess around with your friend's husband. This is karma. It's karma. But it's so unfortunate that karma happened this way because now his personal business is put out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it should have never been put out there. And I wonder if Usher can file legal suit against whoever
is
is business out there.
I don't know how. Maybe I don't know how it came out.
Like, how did it get out there?
Yeah, but Usher is married. His wife seems to be okay with it.
Can herpes be cured?
There's no cure for herpes, but if you take medication, there are ways to slow down the outbreak.
Maybe that's what he was doing. I follow Usher on Snapchat and Instagram. Do y'all remember some of y'all probably don't remember if you follow. A few months ago, I was watching Usher's Snapchat, and he was at Rite Aid and wherever he was living at, and he was getting medicine.
Baby.
Well, I can't remember what kind of medicine he was getting, but he was getting medicine, and I remember that he was going back and forth with the lady, not in a disrespectful way, but he was just like saying like, I really got to pay for this, like, and basically he was saying like, even people with money don't want to have to pay for them, you know. And he pulled out his black card and whatever the case may be. I wonder if that was
Let me tell you something. If I was Usher, I wouldn't be going to nobody's store picking up nobody's medicine.
Not now. Not now.
Yeah.
But I think at that time, a few months ago, we didn't know about this. But I think now, looking back, looking at it now, it'll probably be like, oh no, I don't think I would go anymore. Yeah. But a few months ago, nobody knew that he had this, so therefore he was going to go pick up. And he was Snapchatting his visits to the Rite Aid and the pharmacy and picking up the medicine, and that's how I started following him, because I'm like, oh, he's having fun, and nobody in the thing seemed to notice him, recognize that it was him, and I don't even think the lady who was helping him recognized that it was him. But
but
it's unfortunate.
Yeah, because herpes is uncurable. Genital herpes, oh my God! If you have sex with someone, and let's be honest, let's talk about it. When you have sex with someone, if you have a disease, you need to tell someone before you have sex with them, because there are laws where if you knowingly have something and you pass it on to someone, you can go to jail for that. Just like if you have HIV and don't tell someone.
Yeah.
But also, it is your body. So if you decide to have sex with someone, you need to ask them about their sexual history and find out about if they have any diseases. So both of you guys are to blame. But I really want to blame her, because you seen green discharge.
I don't want to talk about that.
I have to bring it up, because a lot of people do stupid shit. I don't want our viewers to be one of those stupid people. If you see something don't look right down there, don't go there.
Listen, one day I was...
Yes.
I think I told you that story.
You didn't tell me, but I've seen some in my travels.
I was trying to find every excuse as to why I was not going to go through with it. Okay? I'm sitting there like, okay.
I have no problem.
Go on. I was scared. So I said, you know what? Because I saw it on...
Shut up! Because they can hear you. I'm only kidding. They can't hear you.
I saw it on the... But I didn't think...
Yes.
Very big.
Yeah.
I thought I was looking at Michael Jackson.
So if you decide to get with someone with genital herpes, you have to be very, very careful while having sex, because even if you wear a condom, there is no guarantee that you will not contract genital herpes or herpes, period. And they say that many of us here in America have herpes, like the herpes simplex 1. Like everybody, they say like everybody has it. That's why you don't be allowing people to kiss your babies. And if you do have like sores on your mouth, you shouldn't be having oral sex, because you can pass it on to the anus and the penis. And we're having sex talk, and I can't believe I'm doing this on the Scorpion.
I'm not kissing nobody with a sore on their mouth.
Yeah, that's why you shouldn't allow people to kiss your baby, period, because that's how this passed on. But y'all gotta be careful out here. She said they covering their mouth because because my deaf ass read lips. Oh, somebody, I don't know what she's talking about, but yeah, y'all gotta be careful out there. So Usher, hopefully one day you'll be able to come to terms with the public knowing your business. It's very embarrassing. If he chooses to speak out, he'll be a champion for those who do have herpes and are afraid to talk about it. Just like how Charlie Sheen became a champion just talking about him having HIV and him becoming undetectable. It's moments where you can use your celebrity to wake people up to a lot of things that people don't want to discuss or talk about. But I doubt Usher really wants to be the face of that. No. So I can't see someone like him.
Because he's an old kid in school.
Yeah. Yeah, because the people that on the commercials, they look all happy, but these be actors. These are not real people living with genital herpes. So if they had someone to come out and speak about it, but then again, his wife knows about it.
Well, maybe
I'm
you
sure.
should do a commercial.
Bitch, why? Am I acting? Okay. I better be. Because, baby, can you imagine?
I can't.
The scorpion has some green stuff oozing, bitch. Guys.
Out of his ass.
Girl, that's even worse. Boy. That's even worse. I would hate the logoistic alley and see a story like that about me.
Been all the way over. Turn it up. Green stuff coming out of his ass. But get on camera and talk all that shit.
Yes. Can you imagine?
No, I can't.
I don't want to.
It's not. Those are not games to be played.
No, it's not. And I say I don't play.
But there are some people who play those kind of games.
I know them lights better be on first.
Yeah,
because I need to
see everything. I want it to be a little. No, you don't.
You don't want a life living with something that you can't cure. That's not the life you want to have. Then you gotta manage it, and like I don't have time for that. I don't. Why are you looking at me like that? I feel you hawking.
No, I'm thinking. No, I'm thinking in my head. Not about you. I'm thinking in my head.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, because baby, if I got sores down there, and they say, like, if you get like blisters, it take weeks to heal.
Listen,
you gotta tell that nasty talk.
No, you don't.
Because first of all, young people, y'all be watching our show, okay?
And still be doing it. So what damn difference does it make?
It makes a lot of a difference because they need to hear it from somebody. Because their parents probably don't want to have that talk with them. But you need to really Google these diseases and see what's out there. It's a mess. And you need to look at the pictures.
Why
it's nasty, but you have to look at it.
Why did Kelly Price sing As We Lay at that church event? Am
I preaching too much, y'all?
That time I went to that
Am I preaching too much?
And the lady got up there and talked about her pastor and said, when I think of my pastor,
yes, Mary J. Blige.
No, my pastor.
I'm mad at her for even saying that.
Me too, and his wife was sitting in the room.
And speaking of somebody's wife, Kevin Hart has some explaining to do to his wife. Now let me tell y'all this. I don't believe that Kevin Hart cheated that. Let me not say that night. Because we all know Kevin Hart has cheated in the past.
No, we don't know that.
Yeah,
I don't know him.
That's how he met his wife.
Well, that's how he met his
wife.
Okay, well, his first wife. Well, I don't know nothing about that.
So
he has a beautiful wife now.
Yes, Iniko is very
beautiful.
His ex-wife was pretty too.
But I don't know his ex-wife. I don't know this one.
She's pretty too. Well, but this new one, of course, she looks better. But that's not the point.
It's not the point.
The point is that there was a video that surfaced from July the 3rd of Kevin Hart being in Miami, sitting in a car with a woman. Then you got a driver in the front seat. Kevin Hart's back is facing the driver, and then the girl is in front of him. But he's on the, so this is the driver, right?
He's on the passenger side.
Yeah, he's on the passenger side, but it's one of, I guess it's one of those things, you know, like the driver, you gotta roll up the partition so he can sit on one side, she sits on the other. And it looks like they just having a good conversation. They're laughing, they talking, they both looking around, looking at the paparazzi. I don't know if he knows if he's being recorded or not, but it looked, from what I've seen from that video, it looked innocent. They were having a conversation, but it was 3-something in the morning, probably 5-something, I don't know. But it was early in the very early in the morning.
A lot of these celebrities hang out very early in the morning because they're at the club.
But you know what?
Parties.
Seeing that, but Kevin Hart is a married man, and you don't want to be seen alone with another woman, because this is what people are going to say. you were out there, you probably was cheating, or she went to your hotel room, and y'all went to the same hotel, something happened. If it happened, Kevin Hart has a lot of explaining to do. Right now, he's laughing it off, saying that, this is a bunch of BS and stuff like that. But you don't want to put yourself in those situations, Kevin.
You don't. But it would be unfortunate if he really didn't do anything.
Yeah.
And they really were sitting in that car talking.
Mm-hmm.
And, I also doubt that there was something really bad going on because there was somebody else in the car with them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The driver. And yeah, he's the driver, but it's still somebody else. Like, I think that if I'm going to cheat on you, I don't want nobody in the car.
Okay.
I don't even want the driver in the car. Because the driver can go and run his mouth too. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So why would I want, I don't think it was anything bad. I think that maybe the angle, people just, because it wasn't his wife, like you said, they blew it up out of and made it something that it wasn't. But I highly doubt that Kevin Hart would cheat on his wife and start doing explicit things in a car with the driver sitting there. Mm-hmm. Like,
I wonder though also, do these drivers, are they under like contract to like, do they have like a clause where they say you can't be talking about stuff? Because we've been in situations where there are drivers in the car and we've heard some stuff, and I don't want to go there with a lot of stuff, but we've also heard other people say stuff, and I be like,
I don't necessarily think there's a clause with the drivers, but I do think that if the driver is smart, they won't open their mouth because if they're a driver, that's their bread and butter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you don't want to get fired for running your mouth because you heard a celebrity talking and saying certain things. So I doubt that.
I'm like,
yeah. I doubt that every time somebody gets in the car, oh, you have to put, no. I just think that drivers, they're just drivers and they drive and that's their job. And if they hear certain things, they hear certain things. You just keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, you better.
Because
I'll be like, ooh, they just talking freely. And I'll be like, damn. Well, because it couldn't be me. Talking like that for the people I know. So,
I wasn't going to be bad.
Yeah, don't just.
It wasn't going to be bad. What I was about to say was not going to be bad. I just realized it wasn't going to make sense.
Yeah, so just don't say it. Yeah. Jeff Sessions. Dear Jeff Sessions.
With an S.
Yes.
Because I think there is an S on this last
Yes, it is. It is. Sessions with an S.
Yeah.
With an extra.
With extracts.
Let me tell you something. When you work with the snake, or if you play with a snake, you can't be mad because
you're bound to get bitten by a snake, okay?
And Donald Trump let it all hang out with the failing New York Times yesterday.
Yeah.
The failing New York Times.
And he used to running back and doing interviews.
Yes, and talking to them and just spilling all the tea. Now, he told the New York Times yesterday that he would have never hired Jeff Sessions to be the Attorney General had he would have known that he would recuse himself over some Russia stuff. And he went on to say that you just don't do that to the president. You don't do this and you don't do that. He spoke of himself as in third person, as if he's not the president, as if someone is the president, someone else is the president. Maybe someone else is running this country. But he said, you don't do that to the president. Basically, he was saying that Jeff Sessions is not loyal. And Jeff Sessions said he's going to stay there as long as he sees fits as being the Attorney General. But clearly, you're in a job where you are not wanted.
But wait, he doesn't think Jeff Sessions is not loyal because Jeff Sessions recused himself of any involvement in the Russia scandal.
Yeah.
So therefore, that when it does come time for him to have to answer any questions, he's like, listen, I ain't got nothing.
He can't handle any kind of conflict.
Any type of conflict that has to do with Russia. But Donald Trump, and mind you, Jeff Sessions recused himself over like a month or two ago.
Oh no, it was like February.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Oh yeah, it was.
But Donald Trump is just now letting the world know that he's upset about that. But I think that, like you said, it's, you get bitten by the snake that you play with. Donald Trump is not loyal to anyone but Donald Trump.
It's like Survivor.
Okay, he's not loyal. All of those people that Donald Trump put into place, oh, Mr. Trump, Mr. President, this, he's not loyal to you, because the minute you do something that he doesn't like or you cross him, he's going to let it be known that he didn't like it and he's upset with you, and he's going to let it be known publicly instead of letting you know this privately. He probably didn't even let Jeff Sessions know in private. He probably just, and Jeff Sessions probably just found out that that's how he felt.
But I'm sure they've had some arguments about it. I'm sure. But he's not going to say that, because you see how Jeff Sessions was when he was at that hearing, and I mean, he didn't give us nothing. He didn't tell nothing. Everything was, I can't remember, or I don't recall, like, it was a mess. I hated it. Every now you could just say, I don't recall. You just meeting up with people and you don't recall. Please.
Listen, Jeff Sessions needs to understand that he's in some shit now. He's some shit. If I was Jeff Sessions, I would resign.
Yes.
Immediately. By the end of 2017, I need to be handing over my resignation papers. Because you don't need to be involved with this man, Jeff. You really don't. You know, he's making a fool out of you, and he's going to make you out to be a scapegoat, and anybody else too.
Yeah.
It's just how it is, and I feel bad. No, I don't feel bad because
yeah, I don't feel bad for him, but I also Donald fucking Trump. Who do you think you are talking about? Yes, who do you think you are? Do you think that we are dumb enough to believe that you had a second private meeting with Vladimir Putin talking about adoption?
Adopting who?
Shit, I want to know. Talking about, yeah, because it's so crazy because my son had a meeting about the adoption. So now you and Putin are talking about Russian adoption. There's some things you are adopting that we don't want to be a part of. So let's not go there and let's not do that. But yeah, this whole Trump thing.
Would you let Donald Trump?
No.
I have not even.
I don't care.
Been out.
Nothing with Donald Trump. Nothing.
Your mind is so bad. I wasn't even saying anything sexual. I was going to say, would you let him adopt you?
No.
$3 million.
No.
$10 million.
No. He can't adopt nothing out of this.
Listen, if he
now Ivanka could probably adopt.
Or Don Jr.
No. I don't trust Don. I know Ivanka is not to be trusted neither, but I like her.
I don't trust any family that looks like something from The Purge. They look like somebody from The Purge.
Ivanka don't look like that. But you know what's so...
Yes, she does.
Not to me.
She looks like something from Stepford Wives. You ever seen Stepford Wives? Her and her stepmother.
They made two of them, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about...
The original?
No, they look more like the newer version one because the original one was made in the 70s. But that was a really kooky, stupid movie. I was watching the original one at home one night, and I was trying to figure out, you ever be laying across your bed watching something, like sometimes a stupid porn, or you're just watching something in general, and you're watching it, and you don't turn the channel, because you are just like so intrigued on how stupid it is, and then you finally ask yourself, why am I watching this?
Yeah, sometimes
after about an hour. I'm sure some of you probably feel the same way watching us.
Yeah.
Why am I watching this?
About to say that. Because I ain't got time to watch this shit.
No, me neither.
Yeah, because y'all be wanting this. Y'all better watch this for it.
You don't watch your videos? No. I'm sitting here for an hour talking. Why would I rewatch me talking?
Y'all know I tell y'all, it's only one video I can go back and watch, and that's the day Beyonce album came out in 2013. Yeah. That was so much fun.
Now, I can't watch that whole video, but I can watch certain parts. Yeah. We were talking about
everything. And Trina.
Baby, have it your way. Have it your way.
Oh my God.
Bitch, she was in Atlantic City, and those people were not
here. No, they were there for telling me.
For her.
So go back and watch that video. Listen, it was something. Insecure returns to HBO on Sunday. I'm not sure if it's before the Game of Thrones or after the Game of Thrones. Might be 8 o'clock. But if you have not watched Insecure, this is your homework for this weekend. If you have HBO, or if you know someone who has HBO, or if you might have HBO app, watch the first season of Insecure with Issa Rae. The show is everything. I love it. Now, I'm not a woman, so I don't know all the things that women be going through, but just to see how Issa deals with certain situations, from her work life to her love life to her public life, It's just fun to watch. If you have missed it, this is your homework. Watch the whole season. It's about 8 episodes, and they're 30 minutes long. You can watch the whole show in less than 5 hours. So go ahead and watch it. Have you watched Insecure?
No, I haven't seen it.
You will love it. I need y'all to watch Insecure. The second season starts this Sunday on HBO. And did you watch the first episode of Game of Thrones this season? Did you love it?
I really liked it.
They said it broke a record. 10.1 million people watched on HBO.
I was one of those 10.1 million.
Yes. So shout out to the Game of Thrones.
Okay.
And
because you could already tell this season is about to get real good.
Let me ask you, were there any deaths on this episode?
No, this was more so an episode where it's just getting into a recap of what happened last season and, you know, talking about how everything's going to go, you know. But no, it wasn't, I can't remember. No, it wasn't no deaths, not that I remember. Mm-hmm. No major deaths anyway. Nobody major died. No. But it's
good.
Game of Thrones is one of those shows that I really wish they could just keep going on and on and on. Mm-hmm. But I know it's not possible.
No, I heard next season is the last season.
No, I think it's like the season after next. I think. Because this is the 7th. I think they're going to the 9th season. I'm not 100% sure. Let me find out.
Shout out to April who texted me and said she watching me live. You know I can't be on my phone like that when we be recording.
Wait, can y'all tell me?
April.
Can y'all tell me what's the last season of Game of Thrones? Is it next season or the season after next? Because I can't remember. Somebody tell me. The 8th season. Oh, so it's next season.
Yeah.
Oh. And I think the next season's not going to have that.
They said Anya killed 50 Frymen. Or Frey. Is that Frey? Am I saying that right?
She did kill that. But that happened last season.
But then, I'm like, the characters on this season, it's all right.
That happened last season. When she killed that old man. They just recapped it this season to let you know that he, you know, because it was a part where it's you don't watch the show.
Don't.
But that happened last season. It was just a recap.
Don't explain it. Don't explain it. So listen, y'all, we are about to get up out of here. I want you guys to.
You said you wanted to say something about R. Kelly.
You know what? R. Kelly got them girls in there. Them girls are one. It's true, okay? It's true. No. But you know what though? Let me tell you something. No. And I said, wait, I'm not mad.
Wait, it's an old video?
Yes, it's old.
That's the one where he claimed that it was his brother.
I hope y'all didn't hear me. But I was like, okay, I wouldn't be mad, but like, bitch, did you see that 50 video somebody made of R. Kelly? Who is that?
No.
Yeah, that's a long Oh my God, y'all want us to talk about everything. Shout out to Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson's getting her life together. And she's going on tour September the 7th. I haven't seen the baby with her and the baby in LA. But y'all know I'm more excited for the tour. I know she ain't got no new music coming. I'm more excited for the tour. Y'all want me to talk about somebody who passed away from Lincoln Park, but I don't know the details, so I can't go into that. And y'all know if I get anything wrong, y'all be jumping down my fucking throat, so I'm not going there. I seen that. And I mean, she was fucking him like the rent was due.
No, this is a new one. It's not that old one.
Wait. Wait. Why did she do that? He must have hit it wrong.
You said she was fucking like the rent's due. That's the other one. She was riding that thing like a banjo, okay? Okay. And can you imagine going to the zoo and seeing that?
No. But it's nature. They don't care.
You know, some people get turned on by that, though.
I hope not. I hope the fuck not. Ain't nothing sexy about seeing an animal. Baby. I can't with you with that.
There are people who
You get turned on watching the animal.
two gorillas having sex. There are people who have turned on by that.
No.
Remember I showed you the video that guy having sex with that stuff?
Yes. I remember one time somebody, back in the day, somebody had sex with their computer. And I said,
what?
Yes. Yeah. And the video said computer love, and I'm not lying. You know, the old desktop, the modem desktop. And he had something like inside, and he was.
Oh, he must have took it all out.
Yeah, and put something in there and called it computer love, and I'm not. The things people do.
Yeah. This guy let his friends record him having sex with a horse. Why would you?
No,
do that? First of all, behind a horse and
I don't want to. Now I can talk about the green discharge, but
that is going to cause green discharge. You think your dick is out of a horse?
You don't deserve to live if you're having sex with an animal. You don't do that.
You don't do that.
Bitch, I hope a snake. Somebody had a video of a snake just swallowing up a deer. Now I had a snake do that. Get you back, baby. And somebody said they want Nikita Rothford. You want to see that?
You want to see what?
The animal. Listen, y'all, we're gonna go, but thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a good weekend. This video is about to come down because y'all gonna watch this video.
Okay.
Hopefully y'all watch because we need as many viewers as we can. Anybody. So who is that?